My fellow Americans, in the past few weeks, celebrities such as Tyler Perry and Ray Rice have really managed to piss Z shit off. We now take you to this exclusive interview. It's hard to live in a world where you feel smarter than the average person, where most people seem like idiots to you. And you'll see where I'm getting with that in a minute, but I feel like I live in a world where my intellect, the way I think about things, the way I feel about things, isn't just your average run-of-the-mill, everyday pop culture, go ahead and do it type of feel. But I'm going to get into that because this is a world that we live in where you have shows like Blackish. Basically, Tyler Perry is coming out and saying that people like Justin Bieber and who else? I don't even know who else. But people like Justin Bieber are the new Tupac. They are Blackish. And that's insulting me. First off, the term Blackish is insulting to me, being mixed myself. It's an insult. What is it to be black? Was it to be white because I speak properly? Suddenly I'm white. Because I might wear a flat-billed hat, suddenly I'm black. So, coining a phrase, Blackish, is just an insult. It's a fucking insult to me. I'm not anything. I'm me. There is no black. There's no white. Black people can speak proper. White people can be ghetto. Get over it. So, that's just my thought about that. But where I was going with this is, let's see here. I got to think for a minute. I just went on a rant. So I recently had an attractive woman coming on to me, and I didn't want to jump in the bed with her immediately. I didn't try to jump in the sack and have sex with her right away. And suddenly that makes me gay. Suddenly, because I think about the repercussions, or maybe she has an STD, maybe I have an STD, maybe I might get her pregnant, and I barely know this woman. She's extremely hot, but suddenly, because I don't want to have sex with this woman, I'm a fag. I'm a homosexual. No. Fuck that shit. Like, I'm a man. I'm not a little boy. I don't think with my penis. I have 2 daughters. I have a future planned out. I'm not gonna fuck you just because you're hot. And it's especially a turn-off because you're stupid. So, no, it doesn't make me a fag, or whatever you want to call me, because I don't want to have sex with you because you're hot. There's a lot more to a woman that I look for than just that. No thank you. You can take that somewhere else, fuck with these little boys. I don't want no part of it. So that's just my second part, my little rant I got going on. What is it? Violence, violence between couples. I can't even think of the fucking word right now. What the fuck is it called? Sorry about that. So the next thing I want to talk about is domestic violence. Now, my brother recently, he had a fantastic idea. If you're experiencing domestic violence, mainly probably for men, because usually if cops are called during domestic violence, they're going to believe a woman over a man. Well, we had this situation where, and I've actually been in this situation because I'm a nice guy. I don't believe in hitting women at all. Do not ever hit a woman, no matter what she does. Just run away. If she's threatening your life, whatever she's doing, just walk away. Never hit a woman. But I had this situation with my brother. God bless him, he's deeply in love. He loves this woman. She keeps beating him. She's verbally, emotionally, physically abusive. And literally, this is a true story. So one day, she's beating him. She hits him over the head with a vodka bottle. And he calls the cops. And the cops come and arrest him. And when he says, I called you guys because I'm getting beat, whatever, they laugh at him. The Reading police, I'm going to call you out. Cincinnati, Reading, Ohio police arrest him and laugh at him when he says that his 95-pound girlfriend beat him up. Because he wouldn't hit a woman. He wouldn't do that. So, this is fucked up. This is the police laughing at somebody and then arresting them when a crime has been committed against them. But I want to get further into it. He got smart about it. The next time he noticed that she started to get violent, he turned on his cell phone and recorded it. And he recorded everything she was saying. At one point she says, "I'm going to beat your ass and then I'm going to call the cops and tell them that you hit me." And he recorded her saying that. Now this is fucked up on many levels, but I'm going to get into that in a minute. There's another case. I know a girl, kind of know her, don't really know her, but I've heard of a case where this girl got into a fight with her boyfriend, they broke up, and she called the cops and told the cops that he raped her. Which rape is never acceptable. I'm not going to do it rape. But she tells the police that he raped her. And they arrest him. And right now he's in prison. He's doing 20 years to life. 2 years later, she calls the cops again on a boyfriend and tells the police that he raped her. He's also in prison doing 20 years to life. There's a third time, 6 months later, she calls the cops on her baby's daddy and tells the police that he raped her. And the police step back. Finally, the police step back and they say, "Wait a minute. You know, what's going on here?" So they launch an investigation and all of that. And, you know, now they're starting to look into the previous two cases where they're like, well, you know, she cried wolf. Who knows, maybe she was just mad trying to get back at these guys. But these two cases, the case of the domestic violence and the case of rape, this is fucked up. Women should not do this. Reason being is it affects other people's lives. Now you're fucking with other people's lives. You're taking their lives into your hands. Now those police that were involved with those investigations, now the police, the court, the judge, everybody that was involved with that, guess what? They're less likely to take another woman serious. Another woman that might be getting beat daily. And they're not going to take her seriously till they find her body in a fucking ditch. So now are you happy? Are you happy with yourself that now this woman is dead? Because you were mad at your boyfriend? I'm not saying that maybe he didn't deserve it. Maybe he cheats on you. Maybe he does whatever. But to put another woman's livelihood, jeopardy, everything, because you're mad? No. That's fucked up. That's unacceptable. You have to, Americans, you have to think about your consequences. It doesn't just affect you. There are women out there that are really getting beat, really getting raped. There are men out there, nice guys, that are getting beat up by their girlfriends. And people aren't taking them serious because of cases like this. And it's upsetting, you know. It pisses me off, and that's why I want to do this video. I don't usually do serious videos. If you watch my channel, you know I'm a very funny guy. I love comedy. I like to do things like that. But this is a situation, these three issues that I've brought up that have kind of bugged me. You know, that's the whole reason I want to do the video, because it's just, I mean, it's unacceptable. People need to start taking responsibility. And, you know, for my normal subscribers, sorry about the video. You know, if you don't want to watch it, whatever. But these are some emotional topics that I needed to bring up that really hit home to me, especially with the Ray Rice thing going on and things like that. I had to talk about them. So that's just how I feel. I felt like I needed to get it out. Feel like a great weight has been lifted off my shoulders. And thank you for watching, guys. And I'm Z. Deuces.